Welcome back, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube and or via WarrenWilsonOwls.com or at halftime of one of our games, it's time for another Owls player profile. Here's Lilvia Bradbury. And Lilvia, thank you for giving us some of your time.
No problem.
So tell me a little bit about what you want to do after you graduate.
Right now I'm looking at probably going to grad school for conservation biology. Not sure where yet, but that's
So conservation biology, give me a little description of what that is.
Basically it's a lot of wildlife management stuff, a lot of
Hang on a second. I've got big problems here. All right. All right. Folks, take two here. All right. So tell me a little bit about wildlife conservation.
Well, it's a lot of wildlife sampling, species conservation, work in the wildlife or wild parks, that kind of thing.
I know that you're very into science and environment and things like that. So let's pick one thing right now here, you and me. We're going to change the world right now. What is one thing that you and I can fix today?
It's a tough one. I honestly don't have an answer for that.
There's lots of problems, right?
Yeah. I guess it depends on what we want to fix.
Okay, well let's talk wildlife. Endangered species. What can we do? What can we do, say, in Africa to stop people from hunting endangered species for coats or for ivory or for whatever? What can we do, you and I, today? Let's take some steps. Let's change the world.
Okay, well, for me at least, it's more of thinking locally before you can think globally with conservation and, with a lot of problems. So it'd be probably starting at the local level with what kind of endangered species we could help here, and then, maybe down the road, see what we could do otherwise.
All right, so let's start locally then. Let's say we don't buy fur, we don't use ivory products, we get rid of all of that. Would us, say the two of us, say we get everybody on campus to do that, would that make an impact?
Yeah, definitely. And the more people that, I guess, vow to do that, then, the bigger impact it has.
I have this very cynical kind of view. I think we're screwed. I really do. I think it's too late to do a lot of things. We've wiped out, I can't think of the percentage, maybe you know it off the top of your head, but it's a large percentage of species that used to exist on this planet that we have taken care of. And, I have this cynical view. So tell me how to stop that. How can I stop being cynical about this stuff?
It's definitely hard. I mean, even from my standpoint, sometimes it seems kind of hopeless, but I think if we can get enough people to realize that they can make an impact, at least on a small scale, like I said before, those impacts add up.
So you're of the position, I guess, and maybe this isn't right to say, so feel free to correct me, but you're of the position where it doesn't matter that we have stupid people in Washington right now. It doesn't really matter. They're not the voice behind this kind of change that we need. It's really just the small things that can add up over time.
Yeah, I mean, having those people on that side definitely would help, but the first step is having a movement, I guess, to be able to make the changes other places.
So we kind of talked a little bit about what you hope to do. I mean, is this something where you could see yourself traveling, doing a lot of that, just bouncing around from place to place?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it depends on what kind of stuff I end up getting into, but it's definitely something that I may travel with. But
Well, it's fascinating stuff. I know somebody who was very passionate about biology, and she had all kinds of plans to do this, and it's kind of fun to see that progress and to see people doing good things. So, good luck. I mean, my God, you've only got, you still have a few years to work on it, so develop a plan and change the world.
All right, I'll do my best.
All right, everybody, that's Lilvia Bradbury. For those of you watching at halftime, first half stats are coming up. For those of you watching on YouTube, feel free to check out more videos of people like this trying to help the world.